figured since I turned 40, I just should become a raging alcoholic now.
Yeah, that's a fun trait to
That's what you
get, you
do,
old
right?
hag. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. How's it
All right.
how's that feel? How's it feel to be over the hump, man? 40.
Wild. I mean, same.
It's exactly the same. There's nothing that's
I
different.
know. I
Yeah.
mean, it's like we've always talked about, like, okay, you're married today. You're like, cool.
Uh-huh.
We still have like to do the dishes.
Yeah.
Like nothing's changed, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. How was
But
the festivities?
um it was nuts. It was honestly insane.
Yeah.
I First off, Jerry and I had a nice couple of days away
Mm-hmm.
in Palm Springs.
Mm-hmm.
And then my friends threw me an insane party on Saturday. It was
Mm-hmm.
Y2K theme, which is my favorite era of music, obviously.
Okay.
Like, I love all 90s, but like, if I'm trying to dance, like late 90s, early 2000s, I'm trying
Yeah.
to like get loose.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it was nuts. So everybody had like sparkles and like over tanned, like bright colors, metallics,
Uh-huh.
like it was nuts. Everybody got dressed up. Like almost
Nice.
every single person did it. Like even my guy friends, like my friend Josh showed up in like a flame sweater and like a ball chain and like everybody just like went nuts.
Nice, dude.
Um but it was unreal. So
How
cheers to
many
40.
what was the cheers, dude? What was the turnout? How
Yeah.
many did you guys have?
Oh wow. First off, still a little early on my end, but I'm gonna drink a beer.
You're at what? You're at 5?
5. It's
It's
five
not
o'clock
early.
somewhere,
Yeah,
right?
not early. Shut the yeah, shut up.
um. Anyway, so it. Wait, what? What was the question?
How many people? How many people showed up? How big we
Oh,
talking?
okay. So it went in like different stages.
Yeah,
So they
waves.
set up this really nice like hibachi dinner for like 23 of us,
Mm-hmm.
and then that was at 5, and then at
Mm-hmm.
7:30 the rest of the party came. But we had a bartender at 6:30. DJ started at like 8 or 9.
You guys hired a
Um,
DJ too?
we had a DJ. They got a light
Nice.
up floor. Like they took everything out of the living room, put a dance floor in that like lit up. This
Yeah.
That guy alone was insane. The guy that
Yeah.
like runs that company.
Yeah, yeah.
It was just bonkers. Like at one point, I was like, "It's got to be midnight," and it was like 8 o'clock. I was like, "Oh God, like this is crazy. Like people are still coming." And then all of a sudden, it was like 2 a.m. and you were like, whoa. You're like, so how much longer do we stay up? Like,
Yeah.
this is crazy.
Wait,
Dude,
so we talking like 50 plus? How many folks, man?
like 80 at one time?
Jesus Christ, dude.
Like, I think maybe like 60 to 80 at the max.
And you knew majority of these people?
Every single person,
That's
except for
bananas.
like one person I met that night who was like a friend of a friend.
Yeah.
That she like was actually flying in. Dude, I had like friends from Jersey fly in. My friend from Colorado flew in, but
That's
she brought a friend. So
crazy.
that was like the only person I think I didn't know.
Yeah, yeah.
And maybe it wasn't that many, but like if there were 23 people at the dinner, there was definitely almost 60 at the actual all-in party.
There's not 60 people that I know. There's 60 people that I would even invite to an event. So that's amazing you had that.
It's wild. Yeah,
Yeah.
like it was all people that like I obviously love to have been there, but that didn't even count like you guys and all the people that like couldn't come.
Yeah. Yeah.
That like live out of state. Like this is why I like couldn't get married because I'd have 400 fucking people at my wedding. But you
Yeah.
know what the crazy thing is?
Flip
You
the
know,
wall.
people are like, "Oh, are you even like close to these people?" I'm like, "These are people that are on like I text weekly."
Right.
You know, like it isn't just like maybe I can't pick up the phone, but like these are people that I'm in like a group chat with or people I chat with at least like once a week or it's
How do you have a
crazy.
life, dude? You're keeping up the social
No, I know.
yeah, dude. This social trajectory that you're on with like keeping weekly conversations going with 60 to 80 folks.
And I'm pretty crazy about it too. Like if I haven't talked to somebody like in a while, I'm like, "Hey, I've been really
Yeah.
busy. Hope all is new." Like I'm constantly like making sure I'm keeping like
That sounds
a
exhausting.
relationship going. I know it is really exhausting, but that's like what I do. I love
Yeah.
it, but it's also that's why like sometimes at night Jerry's like, "Will you put the fucking phone down?" And I'm like, "Oh, I just gotta let so and so know that like I'll talk to them this weekend or like whatever." He's like, "Dude, I don't." It's like a second job, like for real. Like if there was a job in like socializing and maintaining a friendship, like
Uh
I would be able to like I'd be a given for that job. Pay me.
huh.
But it is really funny. Like, yeah, like there's like a handful of people I actually talk to like on the phone.
Yeah.
But like think about it, like you have to work all day. So like you're like, all right, I'm gonna talk to this person for like 10 minutes, talk to this person for like 20 minutes. I'm
Yeah.
probably the only one who does that.
Yeah, but these aren't conversations I want to have by any means. These are conversations that I then like get off and I do the Charlie Brown, but just like head down. And like at least you're keeping up these conversations because you enjoy doing it.
Oh, I love it. I mean,
Yeah.
dude, we talk all the time. Like I'm crazy social. Like even I
Yeah.
had friends that came out and her husband's like a little bit older and like he's socializing with fucking everybody and
Hmm.
she's like the Jerry of the group that's like, hey, Jerry actually I was very very proud of. He was drinking vodka Red Bulls all night to stay
Ooh.
awake
Ooh.
and he was going for it, but he was
Jamming.
like hanging with everybody. He's not a big
Nice.
dancer. I
Yeah.
wish he like stepped up the dancing like maybe a little bit more, but
That's that's everybody's a little bit different like comfortability with that though. So
yeah, he's just like me,
yeah.
like can't do it. But it was wild. I seriously had like the fucking time of my life.
That's
Like
awesome, dude.
I felt like as long as that night was, all of a sudden I'm like, wait, what happened?
Yeah,
No, can
yeah,
we
yeah.
redo it? I
Yeah.
mean, it was incredible. Like I'm actually glad like more people didn't like attempt to like come out because it's like overwhelming. I mean, I'm sure you
It's
felt like
exhausting.
not. I don't want to compare it to a wedding. Like it's like a birthday, get over yourself. But you're
No,
like,
but it is in terms of
hi,
it.
hi.
Yeah, exactly. If you have all these people that come out and they're there to celebrate you, then you kind of feel like, oh God, I gotta go like spend time with all these folks and do all this stuff. It's tiring.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
like different groups, but like I was loving every fucking second of it.
Dude,
We danced.
how annoyed would have people been if my gift to you would have become a thing?
So stripper would have been weird. So
Wait,
stripper would have been
there's
weird.
no hold on a second.
Well, I have a question.
Please.
Male or female were we
It doesn't
talking?
matter for what I
Who were you
was.
gonna send?
It did whoever responded back to my Craigslist post. That's who I was gonna
Let's
send.
like like it would have been like a level of like somebody's coming to like be funny and like wiggle around. Like I think that would have been funny. But like if
So
somebody was
here's
gonna like give me a lap dance, like I would have died. I would have thrown
no,
myself
you
off a
saw.
cliff.
All right, so you saw the post that I put up. So I had.
Incredible.
Thank you. I was told no, so I just politely said okay. But Lexi and I had been talking about because she felt really bad because she couldn't come, and we're like, okay, what is
Right.
something that we can do? And we had like joked around for like a hot second of like just that, like, what if we hired a stripper? And then it was like, no, we're not. And I was like, no, we're not doing that. That's like Matt. And then also we're like, didn't want to like make Jerry uncomfortable or whoever the house is or
Yeah.
whatever. It's like that's like it's just dumb. That's like super, super dumb.
You're like, okay, we can't.
But then I was like, what about if I could hire an actor to show up to your
Love.
party and just play a part for an
Yeah.
hour? And maybe one or two people is in the know because obviously I'm not there to chaperone this whole thing. But like either than that, nobody
Yeah.
has any clue what this is. So I put a post up on Craigslist looking for someone to be a ninja to, to come to your party.
Yeah.
All the prerequisites I had, you had to dress up like a ninja, so you had to have the get up. I
Right.
wanted someone to do like ninja shit, so like roll around and say
Yeah.
like "hiya" and like stuff like that. And I just I just wanted someone to show up for an hour tops at best
Dude,
and do this. I was
I would
very
have
quickly like, no.
I would have loved like all of a sudden you looked up and like he's like on a top shelf, like hiding like in like a bush. Like honestly, that would have been epic. I told Jerry, he's like, dude, they should have told me. I would have just dressed up and been like, I wouldn't have even known he was gone for an hour.
It
I was
probably
like
wouldn't
on
have.
my own planet. Like
I
I just
was
like tucking and rolling like on the dance floor.
yes.
Yeah,
I was just like,
it would
dude,
have been sick.
I have to have it. And I got a couple replies, but again, I was like told like no.
You were noped on that one as well.
I was no. My wife was down for it though. My wife was like,
This is
"I
gonna
think
be
this is.
epic.
I think this would be hysterical." But then we kind of put the wheels in motion a little bit, and we're asking around, and then people were like, "Absolutely not." I'm like, "All right, well, I'm not gonna." Like,
That one would have been good.
I think it would
Stripper,
have
I
been
would have
amazing.
died.
No,
Stripper, I would have
that makes
died.
people uncomfortable. That's all that is. That just makes people uncomfortable. But a
Yeah,
ninja? How cool
amazing.
would that be, dude?
Especially like the point of the night, I was thinking that like it probably could have or would have happened. Like
Mm-hmm.
everybody, so like we had an open bar, so
Yeah,
people like were shooting their shots
they're
like
blitzed.
ASAP. They
Yeah,
got there by 8 o'clock. People were there for a half hour and already fucking toasted.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
like by 9 o'clock, if this guy rolled in, no pun intended, or pun intended, like he fucking rolls in the front door onto the dance floor.
The best,
Someone
dude.
he would have just danced with people.
Dude, the
But
best.
I think the theory of the party was originally supposed to be like prom and nice and like funny, obviously. But like
Right.
halfway through the night, our friends were like grinding the dance, like grinding literally the floor
See,
and like
here's
ties around their head. Like,
here's even my level of like that wasn't even communicated. There wasn't even communicated to me that there was going to be like a dance party. All that was communicated to me is there's going to be a nice dinner for Alicia and her friends, and I was like, ninja. I was like, dude, we have to have a fucking ninja show with this thing, and that I
dude,
didn't
they
even
should
have
have let you in.
any dude. I had no indication there would even be like some late night activities after that. I just was like a fucking fancy dinner. Like, dude, let's hire a ninja. Like, why would we not do that?
Dude, the fact that they said no, knowing that there was going to be an epic dance party, I don't think
Bro,
anybody
you could have had
realized
some
how it was
vanilla
going to
ice,
turn
like
out.
you know that ninja,
Dude,
dude. Just have that, like, and this dude coming tumbling down the
I
dance floor.
I would have loved it. I
Missed
would have loved it.
opportunity. Yeah.
Well, I know what I'm doing for your first anniversary,
Well,
so
good luck, man. Surprise me with something fun. Yeah.
just a bunch of
I
baby
was.
ninjas
That would be fucking
for Joe's
weird, dude. What do
birthday.
you mean,
That would be
baby
sick.
ninjas?
Just like little baby ninjas running around.
Like
Um,
children, or are we talking like what?
yeah, children.
I don't want kids. No, I don't want any
Yeah,
kids.
you don't want more
No,
than one. Oh, that was
no.
really sweet of you last week.
What?
What do you mean? What the
Oh,
podcast?
for the podcast thing. Yeah, yeah,
What a
yeah, yeah, yeah.
guy!
What a guy. I
What?
don't know. That was
What?
little. I mean, that was well, I don't even know if you and I had a chance to even talk about it. So like, you were traveling and you had your birthday
It
stuff,
was
and
so
so
much. I'm
it was
so
crazy.
sorry.
And
Yeah.
so, don't. You're fine. And then I had recorded the night before with somebody. It was a great episode. You and I know this person. We'll have him back on at some point.
Yep.
But halfway through the recording, it stopped recording, and we had no clue what happened.
No.
So the whole episode was just like it was a wash. You're just like, God damn it, dude. And so then I was like, the day of or the next day of, I'd have to post, and I was like, all right, I guess I'm just gonna go in here and just turn the camera on and just talk, and I don't know
It's
what's
all
gonna
right.
come out of it. So, but it was sweet. It was sweet.
Yeah,
We had
such
some
a
good
sweet
moments
boy.
of you know, I love her. I appreciate her. She's a good mama. So
No, but I meant like your first anniversary. You've got more children, little baby ninjas running around with Joe.
no.
We'll get Joe in a ninja outfit.
Put
And
my
then you-
daughter in one fine. I do not want any other children running around here. No. Are you kidding me? I'm trying to keep up pace with
Dude.
one. I don't need more. No.
Dude, yeah, but this weekend was epic. It was nuts. I mean, everybody, I've gotten so many messages. They're like, dude, that was insane.
That's awesome.
Like, because people just like let loose. Like, a lot of my friends who actually have children and stuff like that, they're like, we got a sleepover babysitter. Let's do this. Like, people
Mhm.
came ready.
Yeah.
Like doing the worm on the dance floor, like just fucking taking their clothes off, like getting crazy. Not naked, but like, what I
Yeah.
mean? Just like people were just getting buck wild. They loved it. It was
Dude, that's
awesome.
fun.
I had the best night ever, the best friends. And then I went to Disneyland. So I am partied out.
Yeah, I just saw that. You just went for the hell of it. You're just like a Disneyland fan.
Well, yesterday was, excuse me, I'm burping from
Yeah, that's okay.
beer.
Yeah. Okay.
Yesterday was my actual birthday. So we were
Mhm.
like, oh, like before, obviously, like the party over the weekend, I was like, I'll have to do something on my birthday. Had I
Yeah.
known we were going to rage so hard over the weekend, I would have been like, let's just take a day of rest.
So you
'Cause
made plans beforehand.
I'm 40 now and I should sleep.
Yeah.
But I didn't do that. We went to Disneyland and we did like 24,000 steps yesterday in like a shitty pair of Chucks. Like,
Oh,
I don't know what
dude.
I was thinking.
Who
So
went with you on that one? Did Jerry go?
that was just Jerry and I. But super fun. I
Yeah.
mean, we're not like crazy nerds, but like I love an amusement park. It's a lot of people's nightmare, but I love them.
Yeah, I can't.
I
It's
do.
not my cup of tea. No.
What about like with Joe though? Like watching
It's
her go on
different
the
though.
rides, I'd be excited, right?
That's different though. That's like that. Yeah, going for my daughter, then like that's a completely yeah, absolutely. I'll do anything for that little one. But
Yeah.
for if you were to just to be like, would you like your day off to go to Disney? I'd go, nah, I'm okay.
Dude, I love it. I love
Yeah,
rides. Yeah. So it's been a crazy week. I've
yeah.
been nonstop. I went from like lounging in Palm Springs to raging at our friend's house
We
to
get it. You live a
Disneyland.
full life, dude. We get it. That's cool. That's
This is what
cool.
happens when you don't have children.
Yeah, this
I
is
should have a
exactly
kid.
why just to
Should have
mellow
one.
you out.
Yeah, because I'm exhausted. No,
Yeah,
I'm just
you'll
kidding.
have
It
a mental
doesn't
break.
change.
You'll just have a breakdown, though. Are you kidding me? That all of a sudden this little thing comes around, you're like, wait, I can't go do that anymore. What?
Dude, I was in bed by 9 o'clock last night. Like,
Welcome, thank you, welcome.
yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
But like, I loved it because my little tootsies were killing me. But
yeah.
yeah, so no difference on being 40. It's just wild. I just
See,
can't believe
told
where
you.
time goes. We've talked about this all the time, but
Yeah,
I really can't believe where the time has gone. Like, it blows my mind.
yeah.
I just like, I remember my 21st birthday. Like, I remember like everything I did, and I thought I had not like all this time, and I'm like, boom, 40. You're like,
Well,
fuck.
what's self-reflecting? Why do you feel? Are you, like it make you kind of get down and out? You're like, oh, I didn't use my time well, or you're just like, or it's just
No,
of like, oh shit, it was from there to here.
I don't think I'm like sad about the time. I guess it's like there's like two pieces, right? Like you can't get the time back. I have no
Mhm.
regrets. I don't think that there's like a piece of me that's like, man, I really should have done this, this, and this. I am just genuinely so fucking blown away by time.
Yeah,
Like how it like just super nerdy, but just like how it works, where it's going, like what do we do, like oh my god, like and I get like ahead of myself where I'm like I'm not this crazy like 5-year planner. I'm not like an aggressive planner, which is
right,
part of my problem
right.
because all of a sudden 5 years goes by and I'm like, damn, I talked about wanting to do all this stuff. Maybe I should have put a fucking plan to it, right? But like now I'm 40 and I'm like, well, whatever I thought I was going to be, but you can't. You also like it doesn't matter. Like
Nah.
I thought maybe at 30 I was like gonna get married and I thought maybe I was gonna have a kid. Then I was like single for years and like living my best life.
Yeah,
Now I'm with Jerry and when we first got together, I was like, maybe I'll have a kid. And now I'm like, no, we're good.
yeah, yeah,
Like I'm
yeah,
too old now. Like
yeah.
not that I can't. I just it sounds exhausting.
Well, I love how you just went back and forth on that one for a hot second. Yeah, you can't. All this whole like
But you can't plan
preconditioning of like,
anything.
no, you can't. Well, I mean, you can to a certain degree, but I also think like
Yes.
you gotta have some flexibility in there. That's just like, well, okay, things maybe didn't work out to that degree, but they
Yeah.
worked out to this degree, and I'm kind of happy with that. So it's just like, all right, things are fine. We'll keep it moving. So
Yeah, we were even joking like as you get older, you're like,
mhm.
what is this weird thing on my arm? You're like, is that just like these things just like happen as you get older? You're like,
What do you got?
oh
You have
cool.
weird warts now? Is this what's happening? You got
Ew,
like old
no.
woman
But I have
warts?
like weird like brown spots, and I was like, cool,
Oh,
this is
that's
like
better.
old spots.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like, thank you.
Yeah.
You know, it's like we were talking about like, you know, I've been like working out like fucking crazy.
Yeah.
You would never fucking know it because I haven't lost 1 pound. I've been going to the gym 5 days a week for like 3 months. Haven't lost 8. But everybody's like, muscle weighs more. I'm like, no, 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 no. It ain't
Yeah.
muscle, honey.
Yeah.
Like nothing is shrinking. The jeans are still tight. Like nothing's working.
Yeah, but how's the
And
mental
then
state though? How's the mental state of you're going regularly and doing all that?
mental awesome.
Yeah.
But like I'm just laughing because like I keep being like, well, 4 years, you know, during COVID, I like dropped all this weight and
Oh
was like
yeah, you got to get
able to
that
work
stuff.
out. And I was like, oh wait, that was 4 years ago. Like your
Mhm.
body, like, dude, that's
Mhm.
the part that I'm like, yeah, you're 40 now.
Yep.
It's gonna take a lot longer.
Yeah, I think
Like,
there's got to be some level of
this doesn't
comfortability.
help.
You know, no, well, there's just got to be some level of comfortability that comes along with just accepting. Like I go through that a little bit of where I'm very comfortable for the most part
Yeah.
of aging. Aging, I'm just like whatever. It's gonna
Yeah.
happen. You know what I'm saying? Now being a dad, there's a little bit different of a mindset that I have though of like, oh, I gotta keep this shit up so I can stick around for my daughter, sort of thing. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Like, so that's the weird thing because before I would always just be like, well, when my day comes, like the dumb, like if I die, I die, which I think is so stubborn and ignorant for people to think. But I definitely had that mentality. It was just like, oh, whatever, I don't care. But
Yeah,
now it's like, no, I kind of, I want to see my kid like grow
dude.
up and do her thing. So
Jerry's also like, he'll come home from like a shitty day of work and he's like, God, like take me now,
yeah,
like let it be over. And then I was like, you know what? You're such a fucking grump. You're gonna be like Jerry Wilson, 150 years old, oldest
never
man in
gonna
the
die.
world. He's
Yes,
never gonna die.
never
He's
gonna
gonna
die.
live forever and he's gonna be so fucking grumpy.
Yep, and
And that
every
is
and
just,
every irritable thing that's in his life is for some
oh,
reason going to stick. Lexi says that with me
yeah,
all the time. She was like, Finn's
forever.
never gonna die. You're always gonna have to deal with this husky that's fucking tormenting you all the time. You're
hmm
always like just any of those things. She's like, no, no, no. This is just like this. This is your luck.
100%.
Yeah, but
Yeah, so yeah, it's been fun. It's been
yeah.
interesting. It's weird. But yeah, no real change. Just getting older is a trip, man.
All right? So we're gonna do a little game because I do this every time. I do this every birthday. I do it with everybody. I do it with
Yes.
Lex. Whatever. It's a little bit of self help isn't the right way, but like self reflection. So I always ask of like last year for you,
hmm
what were three things that you were happy that you did this last year that you accomplished?
Oh, I well, technically left my old shitty job.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Yep.
I worked really fucking hard and got a promotion. I don't know
Mm-hmm.
if that's a second one. It's
Mm-hmm.
all work related.
No, they can be
Um,
two.
Shoot. What is the third? I've
I don't
actually
know.
been working out.
Dude, there you go. It's
I've
three.
actually like, and I love it. I like finally found like a place that, yeah, I'm not like a weird goal. Are you like a New Year's resolution person?
No, never. I don't
I can't
ever
remember if we talked about
resolutions
this.
are bullshit, but I had gotten it was like after my divorce I got in this thing where it was like every birthday that came around I just would start being like okay, what was one thing at like this last year I was like really proud of myself that I kind of like dug
Yeah.
myself up, out of the gutter sort of thing.
Yeah.
And then the other question which I was going to ask you because I would always say it's
Ooh,
like
please.
not a goal or resolution, but it's just like what's one thing going into this next year that like you're interested to try to tackle. And it could be a hobby, it could be even just like you want to keep working out, it could be career, it could be whatever the fuck it is.
Find a hobby.
It could be anything.
It should be finding a hobby.
Well, you're doing this, right? That's a little something.
Like my social, I have a hobby. It's called being social.
Yeah, that is 100%.
Um,
That's on your gravestone.
Shoot, I don't know.
Mm.
Interesting. I don't really think. I don't really think that far, which is part of my problem.
Well, but it could even be like
Uh,
you think of
let's
stuff going
see.
forward. Like you guys will talk about like I don't know, maybe this is the year that like we upgrade the apartment or something,
Yes,
or maybe this is the year for I want to get this other promotion sort of thing. I want to try to go to.
that's on
Like
my list. I would say
yes,
this year is like new space, a
mm,
little bit of a fresh start in our living situation.
yeah,
I want to like, I mean, really, I want to like wrangle my funds. Like we joked like a
wrangle
when
your
Hillary,
buns.
my funds.
Oh, I was like, what does that
I
mean? I
need
was like,
to
I don't
like, I need
know,
to
wrangle
get
them
like,
buns.
no, I need to get, yeah, I'm looking for more buns. Sorry, move over, Jerry.
Yeah,
More buns are coming. No, like when we had Hillary on, they're like, you're like, how good, how are you with money? And I was like,
yeah,
oh no.
yeah,
So I would say I would like to just tighten things up a little bit, get a
okay,
little bit of grip on
yeah.
like my spending habits. Like for
The
instance, I
finances,
bought
sure.
like $2,000 worth of dresses for this party. I have to return a lot of them. But I was just like buying 8,000 dresses and
Yeah.
like shoes. And I'm like, chill out.
Well,
I need
this
to
whatever.
chill out.
This is like a big event for you. I mean, even too, we're heading to New York this week, and it's like we're just in
Yeah.
this mode of like this is a big like fucking just spend. Who cares? Like we're gonna go enjoy this month in New York, so we're just like go balls to the wall, dude.
You know what I need to do more? I would say just like moving forward as a whole is chilling
Mm.
the fuck out. Because I get so wrapped up. Even knowing my friends were throwing a party for me, I was like, does
Yeah,
everybody have food? What time is
yeah,
everybody coming? What is
yeah.
everybody gonna wear? Does everybody know this? And I'm like, just let people do things for you. And I
That's a
kept
good one.
tripping. Yeah, and even like, like my closest friends that were throwing it, they're like, can you just let us do this for you?
Yeah.
Chill. And
Yeah.
I'm like, sure. But it's
Yeah.
like, I'm always down. I'll always help and I'll always do like anything for anybody else. They're like, just relax. Let us like do something nice for you. Just allow it to happen.
Yeah.
You don't have
Find
to
some
worry about
resolve. Yeah.
yeah, like you don't have to worry about how much it costs or how much we did this or how much we did that. So I need to be better at allowing that. I would say that would be a big one for me
That's
because
a great one.
obviously, like me at 20, 30, and now 40,
Mhm.
like I'm a completely different human. I've definitely, like, I mean, I would hope at 40 years old, I've grown up a little bit more, but
Yeah.
you know, there's definitely a lot of things that I'm like, I don't care so much about it as much anymore as I did when I was this age or that age. Whether it's
Mhm.
like physical things, like I'm always going to be like insecure about this or that, but like
Everybody is. Yeah.
overall, I'm like, honey, don't let that guy do that to you. Keep
Yeah,
going.
yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? There's like all those like little things, but I need to just allow, because at this point in your life, like if people don't respect you or something's like a relationship's too difficult, bye.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nobody needs it at this age anymore.
Yeah.
So I just need to be okay with like being like, oh, they love me. They want to do this. Like it's
Mhm.
okay.
That's a great. I mean, that's a great one.
So
That's
yeah,
a great
I
one.
would.
There you go. There's your new. That's your
Yeah.
40th kind of whatever. We don't want to call it a resolution. We're gonna call it something else. But
Yeah. Yeah, I don't really do like the New Year's things when they're like lose weight,
No.
do this. I'm like, it ain't happening.
no,
I
like
still
the,
like French fries.
I like the. Yeah, I still like fucking French fries.
Sorry. Like a potato head. I'm a full on potato head.
Yeah, no, the birthday ones are more where I like to just kind of be like, yeah, and it's always more of like never of a negative thing. Or just more like what's something like that I was really proud of myself this last year that like I did, and that's I'm always interested. in that.
Well, and not to be dark, but like we are hitting an age where like shit happens. Not that it can't happen at any age, but like
To you, speak for yourself, dude. I'm I'm a young 38 right now. Come on now.
you still have another year or so.
Mhm.
Lucky.
August 31st, 39.
Not your old lady though. Ew, I hate that fucking term. I can't
I
believe
call
I
her that all
said
the
it
time.
as a joke.
I
You
call that all the
do?
time. No, never.
She doesn't
Why would I
punch
call
you?
her-
Oh god.
No, why would I ever call her that? No, it's horrible.
Dude,
the only
you
thing that
are
I
like,
refer
"Yo,
to
my
her
old lady."
the only thing I refer to her as that she hates is she hates the term partner. So now that I know that, I constantly am like, oh, this is my partner. She's like, will you stop it?
Well, when you're not married, but now you're married, so you can obviously always just be like my wife. My wife.
Oh no, but I still, because I think it's hysterical, I'll still mess
Oh,
with
it's
her
the
from time to
worst.
time. And I still will be like, oh, this is my partner. But it's yeah, she's like, can we stop that? I'm like, why? It's great. It's just it's who you are. I'm your partner. She's
Yeah. Hey, partner.
yeah,
I had a
she's like,
friend
no.
I had a friend that kept being like, stop calling Jerry your partner. I'm like, yeah, well, I also don't want to say my boyfriend.
Boyfriend's always a tough one because you're like, it feels so juvenile. Boyfriend, girlfriend.
But we've been together for like ever, so you're like, he's not my husband because he's
Just
not.
be like, it's my guy. I don't know.
It's my part. I say partner.
Yeah, we hang around a lot. I don't know. We live together.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, we're just like roommates. This is my roommate.
Yeah, it's my roommate.
Ew,
that's
that's
actually
weird.
I would use
That's
that with Lex
awful.
if we weren't. I might just fucking start using that now. Anyhow, so my roommate.
Well, now you're married. I feel like you go back to being like, yeah, whatever, roomie. Later.
I mean, her and I just want to have fun at each other's like light expense. That's the only thing. Yeah. But there's nothing that I really give her that much shit about, so she can't really rag me on any of that stuff. So,
there's buttons to push for sure.
oh, for sure, but there's not many.
Not in
That's
that.
for sure. There's not many of them. So, no.
I feel like Jerry has a lot too, but I don't know. There's not as much bothers him as it bothers me.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? I mean, it could just
I'm
be a
annoyed.
general like guy girl thing a little bit, but
I call him my partner, and my girlfriends are like, "Don't call me your partner." I'm
well,
like,
but again,
"No."
but you're like, this is the better of the like lesser of two evils because I don't want to call him my
Thank
boyfriend.
you.
Yeah.
He was my boyfriend of 5.5 years.
I mean, hell,
Whatever.
5.5 years is going strong.
It's a long time. Any other self-reflection questions?
From me, the Oracle. No, I don't have any more. No, this was it, man. I think it was. I was curious how your party had went and how it feels now to be over the hill, and you're just this old lady. And
now what? I don't think I want to celebrate birthdays anymore.
No, you're good. You just said you're social, like you and Lex and all of these. You all guys are social butterflies. You love it. So why would you not? There's an event. There's an occasion to have an event, having a party. Like why would you?
Oh yeah, that's fair.
You know. Yeah.
But Hillary has 8 years till she's 40.
She's a baby.
Isn't that wild?
Yeah.
We were talking about the other day. I was like, by the time we throw you your 40th, I'm going to be pushing fucking 50.
Yeah.
That's gross. That's disgusting.
Why's that disgusting?
That's gonna be too much. Like right now, I'm like, LOL, I'm 40, but
I was listening to Marin the other day on like WTF, and Marin's in his I think 70s at this point now. But again, he still refers to himself. He's like, I'm still young. Like the fact that like I know folks that are in their 60s or 70s, and they're like, no, I'm still young. And I'm like, yeah, why would I be bitching? Like, not saying you're bitching, but you're bitching of I'm old, and you're like, dude, you got a lot. I mean, again, you know, your time you're gonna die, right? But like, you hopefully have some years left. You're good.
Yeah, let's hope. I got a bunch.
Yeah.
It's just wild. The concept of all that. It was funny. I had another girlfriend that was like, I'm so sorry you're turning 40. Like, I haven't been taking this well. And I was like, oh, you're not helping.
Yeah. I'd be like,
she's just like tripping. She's like, I just can't believe what I've done with my life. And I was like, I don't feel like that. Thankfully.
Well, that's
like,
I feel like that's different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
like
different if you've
tripping.
years have passed and slipped away, and like, where the fuck did I end up? I mean, and
I think if I never moved, I would have thought about shit like that. Like, sure. And that's no like diss to like where I'm from. I think if I never took a chance and did something different, I wouldn't have experienced. I mean, I wouldn't have like traveled and done half the shit that I've done.
Yeah.
Had I not left New Jersey, because I never fucking traveled when I was there. So everything I did was like when I moved out here, and I was like, oh, I want to see this. Oh, I want to see that. So like, I just got to keep that. Not saying I want to move again in the next 10 years.
Maybe you do, though. Who cares, though? I mean, Lex and I talk about it all the time. I think it's like a personality trait for some folks. You like kind of starting fresh and something new, and like that's invigorating, right? So
yeah. Are you guys ready for NYC?
So ready. I could not be more done with work right now. It has been miserable.
Fun.
Dude, it's no fun. No fun. It's like 80-hour weeks right now. It's miserable. Dude, I hate it. I hate it. Time is coming.
I love how open you are about hating your job so much.
I don't know what else to say. It's just like one of those things where I'm just like, I don't know. Don't get me wrong.
Everybody's been there.
Exactly. Like I think most people have stretches of, you can have some good stretches and some bad stretches. I don't want to be in this industry anymore. That's like my big thing. I always said, all I've ever wanted to be since I was a kid is be an artist. And I'm keep moving more and more away from that because of seniority and some other BS.
Sure.
I'm like, I don't like, just call me the janitor. I don't care about title. I don't care about, responsibility. Like, I just want to go make stuff. That's all I want to do. And I don't get to do it.
Yeah.
So,
and that's the difference between our brains.
You and me?
No, yeah. That's just like the difference with us. Like me, I'm like, I want the title. I want this. I want the structure. I want to like do my job and be done. Because when I'm done, all I want to do is watch Bravo. So like, I don't have like this like radical urge to like make something.
No, I want to have time. I want to have time to create and make and connect with people, and a ton of time to spend with my daughter and with Lex. That's all I care about. That's it.
Well, by the time you're 40, you'll be a full 100% artist.
100%. Well, yeah, we'll see where this goes. I'm definitely not going to be in tech when I hit 40. We will say that. That is not.
All right.
That is not. Yeah.
You've heard it here first.
Exactly. But yes, New York, cannot wait. I'm leaving like 6 a.m. Friday, driving with the pups. Lex and Joe are flying Saturday, I think.
Yeah, I couldn't remember if they were getting there before you.
No, I'm going to get in before, check in with our Airbnb and get everything set up. And then I'll pick them up from LaGuardia on Saturday. And
I want to come so bad.
We're there. It's going to be awesome. Can't wait.
Yeah.
I'm taking a ton of PTO, so it's going to be great.
Oh, you
got any plans? Huh?
I didn't know you were taking off. I thought you were just going to work from there. Oh, that's awesome.
I'm going to work a little bit, but I'm taking every Thursday, Friday off, and then probably even more. I just like,
amazing.
The level of me being burnt out the last couple weeks, you can ask Lex. Like, I've had almost like, a panic attack. It's been horrible. So yeah.
Well, all I would say is word to everybody that PTO is there for a reason. That's the other thing I get paranoid about. I'm like, my days are there. What are you tripping about when you take a fucking day off? Don't answer the email. Don't answer the call. You are entitled to this.
I know.
Chill.
I know. I'm good on the day. Like if I take the day, I'm disconnected 100%. I have a hard time of like, even though I know I'm not thrilled to, I mean, I'm happy to have the job. Don't get me wrong. It pays amazing well and take care of my family and all that stuff, but like, I don't love the work. So, but even with that, it's like, if someone is expecting something out of me, I have such a high bar that I don't want to let people down. And so I will overcommit. And then all of a sudden I'm like, what did I just sign myself up for? And then it's all no.
Yeah.
And so that's what this has been. So, but whatever. It's fine. I don't care.
I feel like the next month's just like crazy. I'm traveling, just like work. I was hoping to get out there to see you guys for a little bit.
Yeah.
I just don't know if my schedule is going to allow it.
Yeah. Jamie and Taylor,
but we'll see.
I think like a week.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. I want to bring you guys to New Jersey. I want to be the ones to show you.
I've been to Jersey. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but you haven't been there with me to like my places.
I haven't been to your place, but I had spent every summer as a kid in Jersey.
South Jersey.
Okay. Well, I don't know. Wherever Haddonfield and Collinswood and all those spots.
I don't even know where that is.
Where's my brother saying? North?
It's south.
Okay. So then it was south. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I'm excited. I'm excited for you guys to see all the things. I'm going to give you a bunch of places to go to. But if I could swing a long weekend, that would be awesome. But
for what? A bunch of places in Jersey?
Yeah, like when you guys go, because you are going to go down there, you're going to go see some folks down in Point Pleasant, right?
In Point Pleasant, yeah. Lexi's got some friends. We're going to go check out their spot and kind of, they got some little ones and all that stuff. So we're going to do that. But yeah, other than that, I'm just going to fucking be getting 1,000,000 pounds, eating every bagel I can get my hands on at every bodega and slices and fucking, I don't know, dude, Kati rolls. And,
do you say pizza or pie?
We're going to order a pie.
Dude, I say it all the time, and it makes people real mad.
Whatever, they're losers then. It's pie. You're going to get pie.
Yeah, it's a pie.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so jealous.
It's going to be fun. I can't wait. It's going to be so much fun just having Joe there. Like, that's what I'm, like, really excited about. Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Yep. Well, dude, I think we did it. Yeah. Is Jerry home?
No, but he's like probably walking in like 2 minutes. So this was fantastic.
And we just aced our time. So, all right, dude. Well, I will chat with you soon. Have a good evening.
Have fun.
Thank you. I'm sure I'll talk to you soon. So.
Yeah. Okay. Bye.
Later.